Since it's the month of May, it's time to preview the Indy 500. It's going to be the second of 3 races that happen on the 26th of May. The second one coming between the Monaco Grand Prix for Formula 1 and the Coca-Cola 600 in NASCAR, meaning that it is a triple header of crown jewel races. If you're going to be sat in front of your TV on the 26th of May, that is 3 different things that you can watch. In addition to, if you're a Brit or have TikTok, the BTCC. But anyways, I've done my previews for everything else. Let's talk a little bit about the Indy 500. The 108th running, 200 laps around the famous Brickyard. An oval which has 4 distinct corners, which sounds weird to specify, but if you've ever done a kind of oval racing or have watched any oval racing, you'll recognise that 1 and 2 are usually joined together, and the same for 3 and 4. This is a proper rectangular shaped oval where each of the 4 corners has slightly different banking, and that will really factor into the race, believe it or not. Let's talk a little bit about qualifying. Scott McLaughlin set the fastest time in the Fast 6 qualifying. In fact, his fastest time, an average speed of 234.22 miles per hour, was a record. It's the fastest qualifying run done in Indy 500 history. Indy 500 qualifying is based off an average of 4 laps, and the top 33 cars can make it in. So that meant that poor Nolan Siegel, who crashed, the rookie, crashed on his final attempt, did not qualify for Dale Coyne. On the other hand, another rookie running for Arrow McLaren and Rick Hendrick, Kyle Larson, did get into the Fast 6. And not only that, he managed to get 5th, which means he starts in the second row, in the middle of the second row, because the Indy 500 also has 3 wide starts. Like, you have the first person on the inside, the second person in the middle, the third person on the outside, and it goes all the way back as such. Other standout names, if you're coming into other sporting series, will be the likes of, say, Marcus Ericsson and Romain Grosjean, former F1 drivers who may or may not have had an incident in Baku once or twice. Of course, Marcus Ericsson won last season, though he got all the way to bump day. He's on the back row, in the middle of the back row between Catherine Legg and Graham Rahal. Also, former F1 starters here include people like Pietro Fittipaldi, Takuma Sato, who's also a winner, Alexander Rossi, who's also a winner, and then a few other names you might recognise if you've been following the series around F1 for a while. I'm talking about people like, say, for example, Callum Ilott. As for the race itself, we can't really expect the full 500 miles to run caution 3. We'll probably see the safety car or pace car, as they call it in the States, out a few times, and pitting will be something that will be contentious. Will people have to pit and change tyres all the time under green flag conditions? And will they have anybody who gets lucky or unlucky with when the caution comes out? Because depending on how lucky you are, you could gain in effect a lap, or you could lose in effect a lap. And unlike NASCAR, which have a wave around rule, there's not something that's quite similar in IndyCar, so it means that you could be stuck a lap down for quite a while. And there will be some technical terms that might come up over the course of the race, which will be different to things you might expect if you are, say, a Formula 1 fan. Things like the weight jacket, which makes the car asymmetric. And the reason why it does that is to make the tyre wear a bit more even and help the turn in, especially later in the season when the tyres wear out, especially that rear right tyre. You might also see drivers, they've started to turn down the weight jacket on the straights, and the reason why is because the weight jacket essentially slightly raises the right height in the right rear corner of the car. And what that would mean is you might lose some speed in a straight line, so you see people messing around on their wheels with that over the course of the race. You'll also see something probably similar happening with the anti-roll bars, so that's more to do with the actual feeling of the car. That's not necessarily something that's designed to make them go faster, more something that's designed to make them be comfortable. The byproduct of them being comfortable is that they go faster. Anyways, if you're not into any of that stuff, just watch the Slipstream Fest, people snaking back and forth in a way that would make the FIA just hand out a 10-second penalty to Ocon straight away, even if he's not involved in that. But let me know your thoughts, your predictions, what you're looking forward to in the comment section down below, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.